Up at FX_DFW, of course, checking out at Tourney Locator, but we're getting into our next match. FX Lunchables and Switch, the new prodigy, the new wonder, taking on R3 Sosa and Smash United Fearless.
And a very small hand warmer coming out, but really curious because with top players like these four, oh yeah.
So guys, because we're in winner's side and because we're kind of getting towards the end of this, this is going to be a best of 5. So you got to win 3 of these matches to come out on top of this winner's finals. Ooh, good F match.
And it was a rule that we just put in place for locals and have been using for regionals. IMB, the last 2 being best of 5 and losers finals winners and grands.
Which is great because you get true representations of the players and they get a bit more time to learn and adjust. But that also makes the first game so much more important in terms of tempo.
Yeah, that and just overall tournament experience, because with locals being just best of 3, you're not really going to get that prime conditioning that you would expect when you travel to like major regionals.
God, only F throw that you could charge in the game. Of course, Wario has it. God, Adam, why'd you make these characters this good? Anyway, good down strong. And here's the opportunity here. Ooh, really? Bailing on his teammate. Fearless was at the edge there. Oh my God.
And that was very smart for Fearless, just to make sure to handle Lunchables in the air to make sure that Sosa can get the waft off of Switch.
Oh, that was pretty sick.
Oh.
That's one of my favorite things about Lucario, man. All those crazy special abilities that you can use with Aura.
Yeah, the Spirit Bomb.
Definitely one of my favorites.
Okay.
Ooh. There's a couple opportunities here. There's a lot of like little skirmishes and little positioning things that are happening that are pretty fun and interesting. But so far, the big theme here has been these guys are running at breakneck speed, and they're having batons passing left and right in this relay race, but they're dead even.
Yeah, they're dead even, but that makes it even more important because either if Switch dies first, which he just, or I mean, Sosa dies first, which he just did, that's going to be a big, big tempo changer for both Lunchables.
Oh, but there's Lunchman actually biting the dust right now. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yes, okay, you're right. It does matter for who dies first, but the question is, how fast does the answer come? How fast is the reply in the debate?
Exactly, and that's what we just saw, is that Switch immediately dying, being at that high percent and adjusting and having them gain the lead rather than Sosa dying so early, like a minute before.
Good follows up here. Here's a chance here.
And this is where we get into questionable areas. Lunchables has been throwing out Dancing Blade 3 times in a row, and 2 of them being on his own teammate Switch.
Back air, though. In sync.
Yeah,
Bye, bye,
combination
bye.
kills.
Get these dudes out of here. That was great job finishing it off. But I wonder. Ooh, that's going to be the follow off the top. Here's the completion. I like the stall here, actually. It's a good job to say, all right, Lunchman is coming. The cavalry is here. Let's get back into it together.
That is exactly what I was going to say. One of the things that you really have to recognize, especially in doubles, is just this wide change of pace. When your ally dies, what you need to do in that particular situation just to keep yourself safe.
Lunchman now is fending for himself. Wow, F smash ringing out here, and even there with a trade. Back air, this is a tough spot to be because you have so many ways to edge guard here, and Roy is going to fall to one of his weaknesses.
And sadly, that was going to hurt Lunchables in the end, especially since Fearless was going to be above 100%, or Fearless was going to be above 100%, so he was able to recover on the slow roll.
I think you definitely pointed out a couple times where Lunchman might have done a little bit of team damage, which is problematic, but I'm wondering, I mean, when you look at it multiple times, it was usually Lunchman and Sosa that were on the high end of the percentages that were sustaining for longer, which kind of goes to show with them, these guys are just trained to this. But then it's some of the wild factors. It's like there was moments where Fearless just like showed up.
Yes.
Showed up strong. So I'm curious.
And that's something super funny to know. Fearless, I personally feel top 50 player in the world. The way that he handles particular situations in his punish game with Lucario is up there with IPK. And IPK being more into the Mario Maker scene, gives Fearless a perfect time just to run up and say, hey, there's another Lucario. I mean, he's trying to travel more, but if he makes it out to stuff like Bigger Mouth, which I think he is, he's definitely going to start showing up in the scene.
I think in particular, you just have to worry about Lucario as that X factor for Team Blue. Because you have amazing edge guarding that comes with Wario, and you have brilliant combo games onto the stage, but it's also the fact that Lucario hits like a truck at the end of his percentages. So if Fearless can continue to find success in staying alive and not having these quick falls, and not run into Lunchman a little bit too early, I think he might have more success and continue to be one of those factors for the team. But, oh, now, stack them up, add that base knockback on top. That was great.
So, very strong lead for the red team, especially since Lunchables found a great kill off of Sosa. You ran up towards, did a pivot grab back throw, mixing up Sosa's DI, and then Sosa just killing himself off of just poor adjustment. And then immediately going up to Fearless and forward smashing him for an easy kill.
Oh, man. There's these situations where I see Roy back air coming, and I just have PTSD from playing against Cephalon and training against him so much.
Okay.
Back air? Yeah, that'll do it.
And this is very well placement from Lunchables. Him already taking 4 stocks. Actually, all 4 stocks. Or 3, I mean. I'm sorry. Switch
so
to 1.
Here's a situation where you have the lead. All you have to think about is protecting it and building percentage, right? So in this situation, I can imagine Switch just chilling because he doesn't want that to happen to him because he's a spacey. And if you get up thrown, bad things happen usually. I think of it like the volleyball. You just hit him with the set, and then you're just looking for that spike. You're just looking for that finisher. Good back here, though, from Lunchman.
And that's definitely what we're seeing. It looks like Sosa and Fearless have been going after Switch a lot more often. And one, because Wolf being a more heavy spacey than the other two, one, he's been living a lot longer, but his movement being really slippery and allowing Lunchables to find these kills and all of these interesting particular situations.
And there it is again, Switch squeaking by Sosa. That was a tough one, especially considering how well you can get edge guarded. But he had to go super deep for it to have a little bit of friendly fire.
And that was great movement adjustment, just going for the double jump and realizing, oh, hey, there's a spirit bomb here, and it's coming towards me.
Oh, gosh. It's the worst, too, because it's super slow, and you're just like, this is impending doom.
Exactly.
Walking right towards me. Give me something fancy, Switch.
It's impending doom or impending hype, depending on who it's going to
hit. Ooh, okay. I see you. That's it.
Wow. And that looks like it was light hit to hard hit Nair, since Nair being a double hit move. 660% damage given from Lunchables.
He's a monster.
Yeah.
He's an absolute monster.
If we didn't note it before, Lunchman is putting in work in doubles.
He always has, and he always, honestly, at this rate, it feels like he always will. He's somewhat in that just has this ruthless aggression, but it's so hard to hit this kid. He's so good at just like being, it's just Eblet. He really does embody that feeling that comes with that Bruce Lee quote of be like water. He truly does ebb and flow, and he always kind of has something that's always there. And I feel like Smash is one of those games where you do treat this game like water. You are constantly finding solutions and moving yourself around these situations. But yeah, you can kind of have a style, but honestly, adjusting seamlessly and reacting to your opponent, so powerful. That's what led to Umbreon's success most of the time.
Yeah.
Oh, friendly fire there.
So with this stage pick, I'm not really one to agree with it, especially since character-wise, it really hurts Lucario. With all of these tight spaces, I know that they really want to force off kills and have Lucario do a lot of pressure, but it doesn't allow Fearless to move around, especially with his lacking neutral compared to the other two characters. While for FOD, it is arguably one of Roy's best stages in the game. And Switch being a spacey, all he really has to do is adjust to this stage. There are more pros coming for Lunchables and Switch on this counter pick than cons. Sosa still finding it out, though. He has a stock lead.
Yeah, Sosa is definitely going to be trying to play the I'm just chilling route, but Switch is not going to let him have it, dude.
Yeah. Sosa, that double waft earlier, landing on Switch and Lunchables really going to help him out. I feel like that was just the main reason why there was a lead.
Oh my god, this setup. Did you see that? Down air from Roy, Sour Spot, popping up his opponent, and then somehow Switch finding the exact angle that he needed.
Yes, and that just shows how aware Switch is as a high-level player. He knows when he needs to go in.
Because I believe, if I remember correctly, there's like 6 different angles at which you can hit side B, because it's the variance in left and right and between the shortens, as well as the 3 different heights that you can go, right?
Yeah.
So that actually leads up to 9, doesn't it?
I think you can hit on in front of, because there's actually a back hitbox, and in front of you.
Interesting.
On top of the 3 heights. So there's a lot of adjustment on top of. There are 3 specific directions that you can go and shorten your flash.
Right. So it's 3 different ways for shortening, for middle, short, and longer, and 3 different shortens that you could do, or 2 different shortens, and then there's 2 extra heights, so
yes.
lower and then higher, and then normal. There's, God, the precision that comes with Wolf. It's one of those characters where you've looked at him on paper and you say, the potential is here. In a bubble, this character is dumb.
Yeah.
And then it just takes the execution to actually be able to do it.
And if you looked at it, if you looked at the tier list about a year ago, a lot of people said that Fox was around #1 and Switch wasn't. But Switch, because of his high execution and familiarity with Wolf, it's been able just to grant him a lot. And they're going back to FOD. It's not going to work. I full confidence feel like Lunchable and Switch are going to take this game just because they're being really stubborn on their stage picks. One of the big adjustments, or actually one of the things that was harming them a lot, is Lunchables had Fearless's number. He took all of his stocks except for the 1 flash. It's just going to be really hard, especially with such a strong lead that both of these players have gotten.
Oh gosh. I see exactly what you're getting at. We're going to see if there's any adjustments here, but so far, it looks like you've been right. Blue kind of struggling to get onto the board here, and Lunchman still sustaining. Getting quickly sniped out by that double jump back air from Wario. Sosa trying to see if he can put himself back into a position where he can make something happen, but at 95%, he's not going to be as risky as he was previously.
Lunchables still having Fearless's number. Lunchables' movement is insane. Just being able to catch him with all of these Dancing Blade mix-ups and finding Fearless's role. It's, like I said, this stage is a big hindrance for Lucario.
Okay. Let's see. Fearless trying to see if he can cut off Lunchman here. Trying, and actually nearly found himself on the receiving end. Good finish, though.
And he's still not dying because of the high ceiling from FOD.
This kid is nuts. 154 and growing. Lunchman is still on his 3rd stock, and everyone else is knocking at death's door.
Yeah.
Team Blue trying to find their positioning here, and they have the stage, but they don't have the kills. Fearless trying to prove me wrong. Good job there with that back air to finish off that stock. Lunchman finally dying. Team Red is pretty early into their 2nd stock, and Blue, this is kind of a tough spot.
Oh.
No! Oh, not like this.
Yeah, and that's definitely something that you don't want to see, especially with the weird hitbox from up B that Wolf has compared to Fox and Falco. It has a strong wind box, and the last hit spikes, if I remember correctly.
Lunchman and Switch coming together, joining forces, hitting with the dance, and that fusion is looking pretty nice.
And now we're going to see, Hyperflame and Luck, Arsenals and Dumbshiny. I think they're playing off stream right now.